Chip the glasses, crack the plates. That's what Bilbo Baggins hates. That's what Bilbo Baggins hates. So carefully, carefully.
Hello and welcome back to Divide and Conquer version 4, not 4.5, playing as the Dwarves of Ered Luin. And before I forget, now that I have changed the UI to minimum, let me go ahead and do that before I forget to do that again. So when we left off, Freeros was under siege by a stack, not unlike what we're seeing again here. So here is another army. We will probably do that same technique where we sally out and fight them. They do have more powerful units, I feel, but we also got reinforcements, so we shouldn't have a problem taking care of that. Our Ardenheim king has died this turn, and Ruin is expanding, so Ruin is a major power. As you can see on the minimap, I've sent my diplomats out to gather map information from around the world. I'm missing Harad, they're the next ones I have to get. We have a couple buildings done. Fahumguthul finished the catapult maker, so we can start recruiting more of those. We could go for healer's post, grab more population. Pig farm will do the same thing, as is the mines. We might as well just get the mines finished at this point. There's no reason not to be missing that now. Buzzer Doom has a practice range. We will go ahead and grab the armory next, just in case Dunland attacks us, and let's go ahead and recruit the scouts. We'll build a garrison in Buzzer Doom. Barketta has a pig farm done, so now let's just get the ironmonger so we can recruit dwarven laborers. They are sending a stack. It looks like they're eyeing Barketta, so we will need to probably win the battle at Freeros and then head down to attack that army. Grinfarn is going to keep marching east, hopefully avoiding any enemy armies, so let's go ahead and keep heading over there. It's saying the fastest way down there is to follow the roads into Bree. I think so. But like, if we just cut east, would that not be faster? I guess it really wants us to go check out those roads, so let's see what the enemy is doing over here. Yeah, again, it's still saying it's faster, so let's just take the fastest route. Deadman's Dyke has a big army, and there's also a Angmar general that will hopefully besiege Deadman's Dyke and not go for us. Let's see here. Now down here we have Clan Herald Grain. The question is, do we go for Longbottom, do we go for Bree, or another thing I was thinking of was sending Grain to go east to finish Druinin to be the slayer of Aragorn. The only problem with doing that is that we would leave Hobbiton relatively undefended, but we are sending more reinforcements to it, so maybe let's send those guys over here. Send these militia and pikemen over as well. And I think we are able to start recruiting in Mitchell Delving, or Mikkel Delving, however you want to say it. And one thing I wanted to actually ask you guys before we get too far in this episode is in regards to the next campaign. My idea is that I would like to do Harad in the sub-campaign where it's basically the Shattered Alliance campaign, where there is no alliances at the start, everyone is neutral. I think it would be interesting. I don't know if anyone's currently doing a Harad playthrough in version 4.5 or version 4. I know they didn't get changed that much, but I think it would be fun to eventually get some Mumakil, maybe get some Trollmen, and just see what we could do down in the south. So let me know if you guys are fond of that idea, or if you'd like to see a different campaign in the future. Currently, I plan just to keep it as the two right now with the Goblins of Moria and Ered Luin, but I think we'll sooner finish the Ered Luin campaign first, rather than finish the Goblins. And the second order of business is, do you guys think we should just teleport Clan Lord Gore and his army to Rohan, or would you guys rather me just send him on the ships? We'll probably start heading down with the ships this turn, or next turn, with his army. But if you guys think we should just speed it up and teleport him down there, I'm not opposed to doing that, but I want to check with you guys first before we just go ahead and do that. The army is basically ready. I think this is a good enough force to have. Sure, we don't have any siege, but who needs siege anyway? You know, maybe we do need siege, but you know, that can come another time. So yeah, let me know, you guys, if we should do that, if we should teleport Clan Lord Gore down somewhere, maybe like here in the Gap of Gondor, maybe just here in the heartland of Rohan, where it looks like Isengard is starting to push back, let me know. I would like to battle against Theoden and take him out. And it would probably take at least a dozen turns to get him down there by walking, or we could just teleport him down there much quicker and maybe just settle in Helm's Deep during that time. So meanwhile, on with the turn, let's go ahead and fight this army that's besieging Freerost again. And they have, do they have any Gardens of Karn Doom? No, they do not, so we won't have to worry about getting flanked, but they do have some stronger infantry. I just took a sip of Blue Moon. It's recently become my favorite drink to have during these times, and in general, it's just, I love the taste of it. Belgian white, I like the regular Blue Moon, I don't really mess with the other flavors that they have. Like, I think Harvest Wheat is another one. Oh, where's my UI? Where's my UI? Don't be hidden. Uh-oh. Hold on. What did I do? Oh, I went to hide everything. It's embarrassing. Let's show all of that. And that is a little cleaner. The only thing I miss is the key to toggle our own units, but that is okay. So let's see what we can do in this battle. I will need to arrange these armies later. Let's go ahead and do that same thing where we have like a bunch of artillery on this side. I kind of liked that. And then again, maybe we'll start them off in regular shot. And then we can switch them later to flaming once the battle has begun. We'll try to get the catapults out as well. Can I get one over here again? Yes, I can. So let's go ahead and put them on flaming shot first, and just maybe try to shoot. Honestly, whatever they can hit, as long as they don't aim for the wards, that's fine. What I'm going to do next is try to group up our infantry. So let's grab all the pikemen, put them together on one side. Swordsmen, I want you guys all in one group. And then, what does that leave? Crossbows. And then pikemen. Why aren't you guys over here? The way that this UI works is a little funky. Let's just have the crossbows together, pikemen together. We don't need to actually be in a proper group formation with them. That's okay. And then swordsmen. Let's just group you guys up with the Tamuzanar nobles. Just get everyone together. Hopefully they'll all spawn right here in the middle. And then cavalry. Do they have artillery that we need to worry about? They actually don't, so we can just save our cav for later. We'll use them to deal with artillery in another battle. Let's just have them take that tower. And yeah, let's begin. We're going to run these guys out, get these guys out, get these guys out. One, I need you guys to shoot as well. And then Dwarven Foragers, we might as well get you guys out as well. Or maybe they can just hold the tower. Let's see if we can get any good shots in. We have good range, so I feel good about this. And let's see what the ballista are going to be doing as well. Let's go ahead and turn on Flaming Shot just so we can see where they're going. I kind of prefer that over regular shot. Even though I know their regular shot's better with the dwarves, it's just, I feel like it's just nicer to be able to see where these shots are going. Alright, since they got too far away and our catapults didn't make contact, I'm just going to pull them back. And I think to actually make them come attack us, we will need to send the cavalry out. I forgot about that. So we'll try to do the same general tactic. We'll pull out. I mean, they're besieging us, so we should be able to use the settlement, I feel. Even if it's a little cheesy, I think having the bonus of having the towers and everything, I like it. It's something unique that you don't always get. I mean, we do field battles all the time, so I'd like to just do this while we can squeeze it in. And we'll set up in a proper formation. Since they have cavalry on that side, we'll get some scouts to block, not scouts, the pikemen to block this. Let's actually take the less armored ones. Let's take this unit of 85. They should be able to hold off that flank. And then, I don't want to nuke box too much. Let's send the Longbeard phalanx up there. And then these Ered Luin pikemen to defend against cavalry on that side. I say I don't want a new box, and that's literally what we are going to be doing. Let's see if we can sneak up on any of these forces. Maybe these Iron Crown warriors we can grab before we get shot up by Mountain Graham raiders. Is that their general? No, he's one of those wargs, isn't he? The general's always on the left side of a unit, so if you can, you want to get a side charge like this. Alright, we killed a couple of them. Let's pull back. The first few casualties are always the ones that replenish, so if we're smart with these merchants, we will be able to save them. Let's get another charge in. They're already warmed up, so they're losing fatigue pretty quickly. Let's see if we can get a couple more warriors with the charge. That we did. Now let's pull back again. I want to try to coax them into attacking us with these warriors. Or with these merchants, I mean. Let's charge again. Again, tactics that dwarfs shouldn't have. Oh, only a couple guys winning. That's not a real charge. But they're still getting kills. That's always nice to see, is them just being able to run into a unit and killing them. Alright, the first of the merchants has gone down, and the wargs are now shooting at us. Rid our landsmen. Those ones we have to be careful of. I don't know if we'll actually get them to come at us. Let's try to charge the landsmen before they... Oh, they're going to run away. Are those halberds? They are, but we might be able to get one more charge in on the side. Perfect. That was good. And they're even taking friendly fire from that. Let's go ahead and pull back. I think even if we lose this full unit, they should all replenish. Cool, we even wasted some of their throwing axes. That's good. I don't know how many they have. Last time we fought against them, they only threw one volley. Let's check that. It doesn't actually say how many they have. Usually for any other unit... Oh, sorry, that's the Huskarls, not the Landsmen. There we go, Landsmen. So they have 3 missiles. But they're going to send their wargs against us, so... Due to their formation, we will have to pull out with this army. That's okay, though. Are you guys not actually defending? I guess they weren't going where I wanted them to, so that's fine. Let's go ahead and try to make our formation a little better. Let's do something like that. I just want a big long line of infantry. 2 units of these catapults like that. And then let's get our pikemen to defend them. We'll put these militia pikes on this side. These militia pikes on the left flank. And then, oh, we need to get these guys farther away. They're taking a lot of missiles. Oh, wow. Ooh-wee. Woo-wee! And then where are the Longbeard phalanx? Let's put them behind the catapults for now. Bring up the catapults, and then these pikemen, we'll have you guys defend that side. And then we need to get our crossbows up here as well. Should we bring the ballista up or just keep them back there? I would like to use them from this safe battery position. It's nice to have the walls. Plus we're kind of handicapping our own ballista, so I don't think that's too cheap. Ballista aren't super effective at getting kills. So we will probably have to take this hill. I kind of like that, actually. So let's go ahead and put them all into one formation. And then move them up here. Oh, it's got the cavalry in there. Let's take them out. We'll save these last 2 just to chase down any routing soldiers that we can. And then we have no need for the laborers to be back this far as well, so let's just bring them up. I don't know if we'll actually get to use these ballistas, so would it be better just to pull them in? Maybe like right here. Let's go ahead and do that. And then in that case, let's go ahead and just wait here for now. We'll time 6, and I'm just gonna cut it back once we're in position here, or once the enemy starts marching towards us. Alright, and we are back. I'm going to go ahead and let the ballista just fire at will, since they are now in position. And let's go ahead and see if we can get some good shots down into the valley. With, can they do the mortar shot, or should I do regular? Let's do regular. And they do have their, what do you call them? They have their Mount Graham Marauders trying to skirmish with us. So what we're going to do is have we're going to pull up our front line a little bit. and then have the scouts and the broadbeam marksmen try to shoot them down. They're sending in javelin cav. You know, it is what it is, and we're start shooting down. Oh my goodness. The regular shot did tons of damage to those guys. That was impressive. And now we're getting decent shots in with the ballista as well, shooting at the Graham Raiders. Oh my god, I love flaming shot, even though it is better to use the standard with them. I just love the effect it has. Oh, did I miss some shots down there? I think I did, but that's okay. Ballistas are just going to keep shooting at those Mount Graham Raiders and just getting really good contact. Ooh, nice shot on those North Guard. That's a really high priority target. Let's go ahead and do grape shot on these wargs now. And just deal with them, get them out of the way. They did send the warg skirmishers in, but that's fine. Let's switch our scouts to shoot at something else. Ballista, maybe you guys can shoot at something else also. Have you guys shoot at the longbowmen next. And perfect, we're getting grape shot in here now. Hopefully it doesn't kill too many of our own men. We just needed to kill these, what do you call them? All these wargs. Ooh, I just realized how risky this is if our general is right there. Oh, where are you guys aiming? Oh, whoa, whoa, that's too close, that's too close. Okay, let's stick to regular shot now. And have them shoot at the Longbeard archers. Or not the Longbeard archers, the, we know what they're called. Did I lose all my pikemen over here? I feel like I had 2 units. Oh no, I had the militia over here. Alright, Nara, we need you in melee. What are you guys aiming at? That is not what I told you to aim at. I want you guys all shooting at these Iron Crown longbows. Their wargs ran into the wrong unit over there. Let's go ahead and charge these guys. Let's get the laborers into melee as well. This general might be dead. That's okay. We are taking out the archers over here. It's going to put the ballista onto regular shot just to get as many kills as they can. And we'll send in the AP. Now we have this phalanx, let's go ahead and have them help the front line now. Let's bring the scouts out. Our Barbie marksmen took so much damage, oh my. Let's pull those guys out too, they're just getting targeted by all the wargs. I didn't even notice, we basically lost half of that unit already. Because they aren't the most well armored, I think they have, okay, so they have 10 armor. But no shield. Meanwhile, we don't have Longbeard bowmen, so we can't check that. I feel like it's really hard to use those crossbows just because they do get overwhelmed so easily. Like, they can just get shot up. So we'll save them for another battle. Phalanx, I need you guys to help kill these halberdiers. I don't know why they're being this way. Get in there, save our generals. And this Dwarven catapult is offline, it looks like. Where's their general anyway? He's in melee, he's somewhere in here. Oh, he's right in the middle. He's these warg riders. That's good. Let's get the... What are the Gabilgathul Guard doing? Are you guys shooting at my own units again? Alright, let's just keep on fire mode. I don't want to be missing where they're shooting. So they're actually still going after the Rangers, so if we just pull those guys out of the combat, we should be okay. This dwarf has lost like all of his bodyguard. What's going on in this fight? Just a big mosh pit. I have an idea. Let's just shoot right in there. Where is the Kabilgathul guard? You guys need to go shut down those longbowmen. Let's just have you guys stop firing entirely. These pikemen are doing okay. They are just fighting hillmen. These pikemen have won their battles. Let's pull them forward. And now we are starting to wrap it up. Really? Come on, guys. I want you to shoot. We just won't use... If we use grape shot, we're going to kill all of our own men. But if we use standard shot, I think we can do this. Oh, that did some good damage. They are just... Looks like they are going for our soldiers with their... Man, oh, they weren't able to do it. Let's see what this point-blank shot does. I'm really hoping this doesn't kill our own guys. Oh, beautiful stuff. Very good. So we kill their general. That is good. Let's get these Kabilgathul guard in here more. I think we just need more infantry, really, against Angmar. I'm having a hard time figuring out how to use these crossbows effectively. At least these high-tier ones. Maybe if we had more of them and less artillery, but Angmar just has so much infantry that gets in. And the weakness of crossbows is they have a really bad arc. So it's very difficult for them to shoot over the heads of their troops. So they need to have like an open firing line to do that. Oh, this Ered Luin militia is just done for. It's okay. Let's go ahead and get our generals in here and support that. Looks like that's the rest of their force here. Is just these landsmen and a couple of those guys. So let's go ahead and pull these scouts back up, and we will have to use them to shoot the warg raiders, which are just running away. And the other problem is these hills. Like, we can't shoot at these wargs. If they were archers, they could shoot. But since they have crossbows, they need to have direct line of sight, for the most part. And I feel like the replenishment is really long on our missile troops as well. So we're almost in range, but they're also a little shorter, so we need to get a little closer. It's tempting just to shoot in the back of these north guard. Let's do that first. We don't really have many cavalry to chase people down with. And they are shooting those landsmen. Yeah, let's just keep the shots on since they're already, what do you say, they're already shooting. I think these guys were at 55 just a second ago. Okay, we'll just keep shooting here. Let's get our catapults back online. Bring these two guys up. Oh, no, you two guys. And yeah, so the scouts I feel like are actually almost better. They're not as accurate though. Like the broadbeam marksmen are deadly accurate. They are pinpoint. So shooting at what, the Iron Crown warriors out there? That's good. As long as we can just take down more and more. I think we're at the threshold where we will basically win. Like we'll be able to kill off the entire army now. A couple more shots going in, claiming the few more lives of their soldiers, and now we can shoot the north guard at point blank. These guys do have AP and just massive maces. Those things are huge. Honestly, it seems like they'd be a little brittle with a head that huge and more of a smaller grip. But they can't take a crossbow bolt in the back. And they are routing now, so all we have to do is finish off the rest of them. I think our broadbeam marksmen are a little faster than regular dwarves, too. Let's see, what are they? 100% movement speed, so they do move as fast as regular dwarves. So we'll use them to shoot the, what do you call them, the Angmar archers now. Just gonna pull our generals back. And this north guard took a lot of damage. And here comes the broadbeam marksman shots. Alright, that's way more accurate. And chase these Ridar savages down with our pikemen if we can catch them. And then we'll need to shoot these Warg Riders next. They should be losing soon. They should be running out of morale.
If we remain true and steadfast, victory will be ours.
Here comes the next volley. Making really good contact. Most of these shots are hitting. Now are we going to hit those Warg Riders? I don't know if the scouts are going to get a volley off. No, they're aiming at something else. Just go ahead and rout these archers with our cavalry. Unless they all die first. In that case, then no worries. Oh yeah, they're done. Let's just not even throw our cavalry in. One man is left. He's still going. Oh, and he's done. Alright, that's 353, and most kills went to pikemen, 253. That is excellent. I would like to get more scouts in our front lines, but I feel like their recruitment pool is just so dang slow compared to the rest of our roster. One day we'll make an army that's just like 8 units of crossbows, and they will never die. It's just these dang maps. If we can get just a nice flat map, we'd be able to take care of all of these wargs with our crossbows, no problem. Okay, so up next we need to take care of Captain Leclane. So look, we only actually lost 1 merchant cav. That's really good. So we'll leave Glane to defend this place, and then we'll take most of this army. Most of our broadbeam marksmen came back as well. Do you have like a healing retinue or something? He actually doesn't. We should get one on there for him. Let's go ahead and pull this army up to there, and we can add a couple more units. I want to take these scouts and these scouts for sure. We can leave 1 ballista. Are these guys heading back for retraining? They are. They're heading back to Garth Heligoth. Captain Lonnie's coming in. Who else should we take? Let's take these pikemen. And that's a full stack already with Nar. I know we were doing the command star thing at the beginning, but I decided at this point, we just, like, he gets so many command stars when he attacks anyway that I feel like that makes up for it. What do we need in this army? We could sacrifice artillery. We could use more sword infantry. So we have 1 guy here. Let's take this depleted unit out and replace it with this fresh unit, even though they don't have armor. And then the rest of these guys will just start pulling up in free rost. And let's sit there for now until we can catch up to that captain. There's nothing we can recruit there, nothing we can recruit here. And then we could go for Bilbo Baggins, so let's go ahead and take the bridge. If they want to attack, then they can attack. But we won't force their hand because the goblins are coming at them, and I'd rather them waste their lives fighting these goblins than fighting us. Sorry, Bilbo, you can't go home yet. That's illegal. Where'd this army come from? Don't tell me they're going for Ost alone. I'd be really upset. Let's get more laborers, because we just need all the troops that we can get. It's so sad. And then, I think that was it for this turn. Let's just send our spy out to go check on the Dunedain and see what we have to deal with over there. There's Aragorn with Halbarad with a full army, and Gandalf. Gandalf's just chilling over here too, so it might be kind of hard to take out Aragorn. Maybe eliminating Bree would be a good idea, but then we have goblins and Dunland to deal with on our borders. It's just a lot of enemies. I think once we start to take out Angmar, we'll basically have definitely won this campaign. When we have all of the northern provinces, we can just expand straight down south, take out the goblins, take out Bree, take out the Dunedain, take out Dunland, and from there we'll just be the world's strongest power. Okay, so Barquetta is under siege.
I respect you.
And I don't think we can fight that army just yet. They might, if they attack us, I think we'll just have to defend it, but we might not be able to hold it. It's sad, because we were just getting to the point where we could actually recruit here. Well, these things, they do happen. Thorns Hall's finished the Great Miners Hall, so we can finally get the port. Why not? We've been putting that off this entire campaign. Guzenar has Steelmongers, so let's just grab the Armorer next. Actually, are you about to? You're about to level up. That's good. And Frurost has roads. Let's get a pig farm there. Nothing else that we really need except for maybe the armory. Let's start relying on those more often. Faction announcements. Hanar got the Dwarven Physician. How much does that give? 5% casualties recovering. That's pretty good. And then Gain got a Sculpture. Gain with those gains. Alright, and let's put this army by Gore into the ships. And let's start sailing down for Rohan. And then let's send these guys out to the front. We are making a lot less money now, but that's okay. We still have plenty in the bank. And it looks like they ran away. Dunland is still next to us. Brig would be a very nice prize to get, but would also be really tough to have. We could take this fort, hang out in here for a minute, get us some free upkeep because our units have very high cost. Like this is, yeah, 485, 405, 360. We'll see what Reginald does. I want to expand, but I also worry about fighting Dunland. I would rather not tango with them right now until we can pull these forces from the north down. So let's keep going east with this army. They might actually take Dead Man's Dyke this time around. Keep the spy in front. We can get more merchant calves, so we will be taking that. And if we put them with this unit, how does that work for their experience? They pretty much lost it all, but that's okay. I'd rather have merchant cav with experience than without. It's super easy to get that back. We could kill Morholt the Hillman, and that would get rid of one of their unique generals. They have another stack? Are you serious? There's another army over here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stacks just in this area, plus the stack at Dead Man's Dyke. How do we deal with this? Do we just give up on Freerost and go straight for, like, their heartland? Wow, that is ridiculous.
It will be an honor defeating
well, let's kill Morholt next. We need to get rid of him. He does have, well, his bodyguard's actually pretty weak, but it would be nice to get rid of them. Let's go ahead and snipe him out. This army will just probably have to keep killing stacks until our main army with Grinfarn gets to the east. It makes me sad that we're sending Clan Lord Gore out to Rohan to go kill Theoden when we need him up in the north, but I want to show you guys those ancillaries. Alright, so they're going to run away for sure at the start of this battle. So let's bring our... What side would they go for? Would they go for this forest? That looks like where they would go to me. So let's take the left flank with the artillery here and make like somewhat of a battery with the ballista. And then for our front line, let's just take all of the infantry. So these guys right there. Just keep getting formed up. Doesn't matter too much. What else do we have? All of these guys. Pikemen, you go over here. Probably marksmen, you go here. And then that leaves more scouts. You guys just go right there for now. And then laborers and cavalry. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. This is a pretty small battle. And we'll just throw those guys in as well. Alright, so which way are they going to run? They're going to go to the back left, so that's fine. We'll just cut it once it gets back into formation and we actually start this battle. Alright, and we are back. We have gotten to position and we are going to begin the artillery bombardment onto the Angmar infantry. And they do have their general. He is somewhere in the back over here in the trees. There he is. Let's see if we can make any good contact with our artillery. Excellent shots. Perfect. Honestly, standard shot isn't too bad. It's pretty accurate. It has a decent area of effect. Just going to get our crossbows to actually be in a position to shoot. Let's put them all on that flank. And broadbeam marksman, let's keep you guys just a little bit farther back. Again, we're using the ballista in flaming shot just so that we know where the shots are going. Although, yeah, we'll keep it on flaming shot because I think it's more important to know where they're landing rather than getting more damage and risking us hitting our own troops. We're going to get all of our crossbows onto this one flank and then have them shoot at the Rudar savages. And once we're in range, we're going to go ahead and start just throwing grape shot down range. So to be ours, let's go ahead and target the Witch Knights. I suppose they're almost in range. Just have them start shooting. I'll try to stagger our shots if we can. Ballista, let's have you guys go ahead and shoot at something else. Here comes the grape shot, getting many kills. That's good. Almost every one of those projectiles should kill someone. We're taking out these savages with our crossbows, so that's good. And you guys are getting shot again by the longbowmen. Oh no, what are you guys doing? Don't hit our own troops like that. Man, they just skewered an entire line of dwarves. I can't believe that. We have a good position now with our crossbows to shoot at those troops. And these Rudar savages pretty much took a full volley. Let's go ahead and pull these guys out. Those guys can fight them. Ballista, that is not who I told you to shoot at. What are you guys doing? Oh my goodness. I told them to fire at these guys. I took them out of the group formation so that they would fire at those guys.
Good tidings. The enemy
Alright, we've killed more Holtz, so that is good. He looks like he was right there in that bodyguard. Sucks to be him.
Only half the enemy force remains.
And then what are you guys firing at? You're still firing at the landsmen. That's okay. Just a few more soldiers to kill. Let's get into these flanking forces that are trying to attack us. And Angmar infantry just getting shot up now. We'll just let the ballista keep firing over here. And they should be routing soon. And that just leaves these Iron Crown longbows and these Witch Knights. As well as some of these Huskarls. Let's go ahead and flank them. Charge into these Witch Knights, try to save the pikemen over here. Can we get a kill on a charge? No, they are too heavily armored. They didn't even budge. Still just shooting at the few longbowmen who are just still fighting to the death, and they are done. Toasted and skewered. Oh, they're sending in their thralls back in. That's okay. And these Witch Knights are done for now. Let's just try to finish them off before they get another general to escape. I don't think he's getting away anytime soon. He should be done for. So I think that's all that's left fighting. Oh, Ballista, let's not have you guys on fire at will mode. I don't want you killing more of our dwarves. We captured the second one, so who is left fighting? It's just these guys over here, huh?
The enemy army flees the
And we killed enough there, so we'll end the battle there.
victory we have won here.
So we've taken out another 2 generals. That's 2 less that we have to deal with, and their unique starting general that we won't have to deal with anymore. However, I feel like the Witch Knights are superior to what Morholt had, which was the Huskarls. So not the most important kill. I think it's interesting that we haven't seen Agendour yet. He should be leading them from somewhere. Maybe he's just sitting in Carndum. We'll execute that army. It would be good to take Bari Donyanak next. And this guy's a good general too.
Glory and honor.
Do we send Nar up to the east? Let's go check out, because if we do take out Latash, Carndum, Mountain Graham, that's most of their major recruitment centers. They only have these couple of settlements left, so there's 4 here that we could take. If we push to Bari Donyanak and hold the front line at Frurost and there, I think we'll be in a good situation. But we do need to get another army up there. Maybe we even take Clan Harold Crane up to the north as well. Maybe we grab a temporary ceasefire with Bree, just so that we can deal with the threats to our north. Let's go ahead and send our diplomat there.
Let us settle matters on the field of battle.
I'd like to finish off Bree, but also I think taking Angmar out of the equations, they're the much bigger threat to us. It means that Bree is dealing with Dunland and the Misty Mountains, so they might actually be inclined to want us to be on a ceasefire with them so that they can deal with their own enemies. It's amazing that Numenos is right there for the taking. But I'd rather not tango with the Dunedain until we have to. The Angmar is just too much of a threat, and I need Angmar to throw their bodies against the Dunedain. Looks like that Dunland army is trying to go for Long Bottom. And Angmar did lose another stack on Dead Man's Dyke. That's good. Every single army that they send there and they lose is good for us. Ooh, and here's the fight for Barketta. We might be able to win this. There's a chance. We do have Dwarven Defenders, so I'm really glad we got the armory here, but they have some very powerful units, and we don't have too much of an army. Well, let's see what we can do with 569 dwarves and whatever Barketta has to defend itself with, which I think is just basic towers, unfortunately. Yeah, we defended here before. We can choke point them, which is nice. It would be nice to have a proper castle here, though, instead of this wooden settlement. So again, Ballista, let's have you guys try to get back here if you can. Archers, same thing, just hold right there. Scouts, you guys can probably shoot from this position for now. That'll work. We have the Dwarven Defenders defend the square. Ideally, you know, we're just going to move everything after this settlement is really bad for moving soldiers. Ooh, they're just going to shoot us with the ballista, aren't they? Yeah, they will. Let's hope they just go for like the walls and towers instead of the forces that we have completely grouped up here. I need you guys to run and get into the town square before you all get skewered. It's like, I wish you could use this big open field. I made a suggestion in the Divide and Conquer Discord that, like, on this battle map, this field should be usable. It says like it's obstructed, but it clearly isn't. Alright, they're probably going to use all of their ammo shooting at that, so let's just put it on ×6. I might just cut this part out until they actually, you know, do something.
walls have fallen. Steel and valiant hearts must be our fortress now. Remember, fear is worse than fighting. The enemy have the walls. Look to our defense.
Okay, so they have gone into the walls. I think as long as we are here, the towers will shoot, and they are completely bunched up here. Just start shooting into this blob. Our ballista are going to be key to this settlement again. Catapults would be much better. We'd probably kill off all of them right there. Alright, here come the first ballista shots. So we've killed 2% from towers.
Pray something changes in the course of battle. But defeat
Here come ballista shots.
tidings.
Oh, and we sniped their general.
We have
Perfect.
set the cart
Oh,
to
can we
hell.
actually, we can shoot over these walls. That is very nice. You know, maybe not being able to move here is actually to our advantage. We killed 12%, but they are now... Let's do the thing where they walk back. That's okay. Crossbows, I think, can still shoot here. Let's try to aim for these savages if we can. Was it just a captain? It was. And our crossbows are in such a good position. I'll just keep using the double shot here. Here it comes. Just impaling many, many men. We need to especially kill the long crown units over at the end there. Long crown? Is that what I called them? Iron crown. Yeah, this is where we need to be shooting into all of these guys. Hillmen, they don't matter at all. Iron crown halberdiers, iron crown warriors, long crown, iron crown longbowmen. That's where I get confused, is the longbowmen. Oh. What? What happened? Why did... Are you serious? One single savage got into melee with us. Alright, please kill him. It's just one guy. How? How did one man get here? Alright, he's down. He's down. Turn these guys into position and get the pikemen. We're just going to have to blob up here. As cheesy as this is, I'm okay with it. I like this firing position too. This is really cool. The way they just fire over the walls. No, you guys cannot. They're still in melee? Who? Who is here? Who is in melee? There is not a single enemy in your guys' formation. Take the ballista, please. I need you guys to take this ballista right now. They can't walk over here where their ballista went into the wall. Is that the problem? That is such a weird bug. Alright, I think we're gonna lose this now because we can't actually get our guys on the ballista. Okay, we were able to grab it. Let's just have them pull back this way now.
Pray something changes in the course of battle.
Wrong way, guys. Out this way, please. What are they doing? They're literally going inside the wall. Alright, well, let's just shoot. Nothing else we can do, I think. They don't want to get out of this area. Ooh, the landsmen are shooting at us. Let's try to take them out. Still have shields, which is nice, but They have like 300 axes they can throw at us.
But defeat seems almost certain.
Those ropes tight.
Alright guys, please shoot. Okay, this is good. Flaming shot's gonna kill their morale. We might still win this actually. This is good. I think we can do this. I think we can actually do this. The Landsmen are still destroying us, but that's okay. Oh, it's even though. I don't know. They still have plenty of archers shooting at us. And we are losing in melee because they have their Iron Crown units fighting us. Take it off Flaming Shot, go back to regular, and try to kill the Longbowman next. If we can maybe reposition over here with these guys, we can probably start shooting into their forces. Yep, here comes more shots over here. It's just crazy. These Landsmen are killing all of our crossbows. It's time to shoot at the North Guard.
Pray something changes in the course. My lord, only half our force
If we
remains.
can. No, we can't. We can't shoot at any of those. We have to shoot at the forces over there.
The enemy are
At least we'll have
badly
killed
blooded.
most of a stack
We
with
have
this
lost
small
half
army.
our
That's
men.
okay.
Pray something changes in the course of battle, but defeat seems almost certain.
Oh, we can shoot at the North Guard now. We might be able to win this. Perfect. They are routing. I mean, they're throwing everything they've got at us, but if our ballistic can just keep firing at these North Guard. Go back to Flaming Shot. God, they're so strong.
Pray something
Okay, good.
changes
Some
in
more
the
of them
course
are
battle,
routing.
but defeat seems
As long as our
almost
pikemen
certain.
can maybe just hold right there till the end of time. Put them on firewall so they can at least hit something. We did lose all of our forces on that side. What are they even aiming at? Are they even shooting? This is it, huh? Oh, now they can get out of here. Oh, but they're gonna go into melee with the Orc fighters.
But defeat seems
It's
almost
okay.
certain.
We tried our best. We killed, you know, most of them.
Our general lies slain upon the
We just did
battlefield.
not have enough forces to defend the
Our army is
settlement.
tiring. Our enemies have snatched victory from us like thieves.
I guess it's going to be like that. I think we'll just have to sacrifice most of our frontline settlements here against Rudar because we can't hold them and expand at the same time. I think the only way we can win this is by doing like a scorched earth policy where we just exterminate all of their settlements, destroy all of the buildings, and just keep pushing forward because we have our heartland, and I think with our heartland troops we can beat them. But they're still getting troops at all of these frontline places, which is just killing us.
We're set for an ambush.
You know, they paid heavily for that, but we need to make bigger garrisons in these settlements. Barquetta was an awful place, though. I had hoped to make it into a recruitment hub because it is in a hilly area, but what can you do? So they're going to assemble another stack that we're going to have to fight. Alright, and Edders is under siege, so wow, if Theoden dies and we send our army like a dozen turns away, we'll just have wasted all of that time. And just go ahead and keep marching for Mount Graham. We have to take that settlement out.
Things can only get better.
Yes, my king. Moving quietly.
Okay, we're in Goblin territory. Are they at war with them? They aren't, but they're... Oh, no, that's not them. They're allied. Okay, yeah, we can't deal with that. So we will need to take out that. We could take out Bari Donyanak next and just eliminate it as well. Because, man, we need to do something about all of these forces. Forlond has a large pig farm. We're getting growth there. Harlon finished its barracks, so we can grab the practice range next. Ithlon Ballista Maker is done. Let's get catapults next. Mitchell Delving finished its barracks. That's good. And then we can go for the army barracks. And that's great. We still get our Grimborn and Gabilgathal Guard. This is really turning into quite the grind. I want to beat Angmar, but when they just send stack after stack and we have to keep defending our settlements, are we really making progress? Should we even hold Freerost? Should we just like sack the town and just give up on it? Because we need to start just destroying all of these settlements entirely and stop them from recruiting. That might be our best course of action rather than trying to take a place, hold it, build up the culture, because building up the culture takes forever. And it's these 3 settlements we need to take out, which is why Grinfarn is on a mission. Well, let's keep sending... Oh no, don't send the Navy on me. Looks like they're going to try to assassinate us. I don't think we can actually go for Rohan. We need Gore's army to go east. Yeah, guys, I'm going to make an executive decision. I can't afford to send a force against Rohan at this time. We need everything for Angmar. Every single dwarf we have needs to go east. But I'll go ahead and end the episode here. Thank you for watching if indeed you have, and until next time.